Hi, friends and family. Welcome to your Cosmic Daily Dose here on Livzenastrology for October 17th, 2023. And as I was sitting in meditation today, contemplating the energies, just tuning into the frequencies, and right now the sun is in Libra, and I've been off social media for a while, but I decided to re-engage because it's time to relate, right? Libra is all about relationships, how we relate to the other, how we relate to ourselves, the relationships we form. And right now we have an opposition energy because the North and the South Node, what we've already come from, what we've already experienced as a collective, is in Aries. And what we're moving to, is in Libra. But what we're moving to is Aries, right? Which is the North Node, where we're coming to learn. So right now we've got the sun, where we're shining our light energetically, is conjunct or right next to the South Node, which we've already learned and coming from the past, our history. And it's also next to Mercury, which is our thoughts. So how is this impacting the energy of the day, of what can possibly we be processing? So karmic relationships from the past, thoughts about karmic relationships from the past, and where is this transiting in your chart? This is important to look at as well. For me, I know it's in the 9th house, which is education, beliefs, philosophy. It's ruled by Sagittarius, so it rules dogma, religion. Oh, it's funny. My Bluetooth, I thought it was on, but it just said it just came connected, so we'll see if this works. We'll see where Okay, I had to stop the video to see if it was working, and it's working. Okay, and we're back in action again, connection, right? So this is signifying too, how are we connecting to our thoughts about relationships? What are we seeing about maybe past relationships, our relationship patterns, how we are projecting energy? Because the opposition is Aries, and Aries is conjunct Eris, which is an asteroid. And she is known as the goddess of discord. She's actually Aries' sister. And so in mythology, she was the one who, when the gods on Mount Olympus were having a party, she was not invited. And she threw a golden apple to be given to the most beautiful of the goddesses. And from that moment, from that expression, the goddesses went into a fervor to win that apple, right? So in psycho-spiritual terms, what does this mean? This means that showing where our perhaps animalistic energies of competition, which is also Mars, of wanting to be the best, right? Where this is showing up in our lives, who's, the most beautiful, whose God is bigger, better, right? All these elements are base human elements that can be expressed through Aries. And Eris, at her core foundation, does this because she just wants justice. She just wants to show through her own effervescence. She threw the golden apple sort of in a careless way to say, you know what? You guys go fight for the scraps of your own egos, and let's see who wins. Is it your spirit or your ego? And because of that, if you know of the story of Eris, Helen, and that whole archetype begins the Trojan War. So because of our hubris, because of our arrogance, because of our need to be best and first and most beautiful, can cause warfare within. So go look in your planets, go look in your placements and see where are you warring within in your relationships for your need to be the best, to be, the smartest, the most beautiful. These are aspects of self that need to fall away, that we've come from, and we need to move towards a more harmonious space, which is moving towards Aries, which is a new representation of this egoic ego self. And it's not based in war, but it's based in action. It's based in protection. It's based in creativity, initiating projects that are actually for the benefit of humanity, not for the benefit of individuated ego self. So these are aspects that we can be looking at today, working with. The moon is leaving Scorpio today, going into Sagittarius. So we're coming out of this deep, dark, dense, internal, and very scorpionic, transformative moon, which can be very, very, the word intense, but it also could be very, what word am I looking for? introverted. So now as it's going into Sagittarius, we're looking to be more expressive, to really develop new philosophies, new ways of thinking, new ways of expressing ourselves. It's a fire. So over the next 2.5 days, when the moon's in Sagittarius, challenge your beliefs, challenge your own belief system. Yours doesn't have to be the most beautiful, the best. Your God doesn't have to be the greatest. It's not about that. It's about how can we harmonize through our relationships. Libra, the sun, while it's conjunct Mercury and the South Node, how can revamp our relationships by revamping how we think about ourselves, what we want through relationships, and how we act in response to how others want to live in the world. So these are just points of interest and focus you can work on today, October 17th. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Love you.